Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about something that is absolutely fundamental to your success. It's not just about working harder or trying to get lucky, it's about training your brain. You see, making money isn't about just having the right opportunities, it's about having the right mindset. Let me be clear, your thoughts shape your reality. If your thoughts are limited, your reality will be limited. If your thoughts are abundant and full of possibility, then the universe will begin to unfold opportunities that align with your mindset. But it doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design. The brain is a powerful tool. But like any tool, if it's not used properly, it can work against you. You must train your brain to think in a way that attracts wealth, that seeks out opportunities, and that overcomes the inevitable challenges you will face on the road to success. It all starts with your mindset. Your mindset is the foundation upon which everything else is built. You've got to understand that the way you think about money, work, and success directly impacts your ability to achieve it. Now, let's get practical. Training your brain requires focus and discipline. It's like lifting weights at the gym. Each positive thought, each disciplined decision is a rep that makes you stronger. But here's the thing, the road to wealth isn't about waiting for things to come to you. It's about doing the work, getting out there, and using your mind to create the conditions that make money flow into your life. You have to be relentless in your pursuit of knowledge, growth, and mastery. So let's dive deeper into how you can train your brain to start making more money today. Do you attract what you focus on? If your thoughts are focused on scarcity, that's what you'll get. If your thoughts are focused on abundance and growth, the opportunities will start to appear. And develop a mindset that is open to possibilities. Train your brain to see opportunity in every challenge. A wealthy mindset is not about the lack of problems, but the ability to solve them. The more you learn, the more you earn. Constantly seek out new information and skills that can help you increase your value in the marketplace. Success often requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Training your brain to embrace discomfort is essential. Wealthy people are not afraid to fail, they are afraid of not trying. Successful people are not born, they are made through the habits they form. Train your brain to form daily habits that focus on growth, discipline, and progress. Start thinking bigger than your current circumstances. To make more money, you need to believe you are capable of more. Your brain must start visualizing larger goals and dreams. Whenever you face a setback or challenge, train your brain to focus on finding a solution. Wealthy people don't dwell on the problem, they get creative and find a way around it. And your environment influences your thinking. If you want to think like a successful person, you need to be around successful people. Let their mindset influence your own. Making money isn't about making a big splash once in a while. It's about showing up every day, thinking consistently, and making small positive decisions that add up to big results. Don't blame anyone else for where you are in life. The moment you take full responsibility for your financial situation, you free yourself to take the necessary actions to change it. Your thoughts shape your reality, whether you realize it or not. The mind is an incredibly powerful tool, and it's one that we often underestimate. It's easy to look around at your current circumstances and believe that's all there is for you. But what you don't see is that your thoughts are silently working behind the scenes, creating the life you're living right now. Every result you see in your life today, whether it's your financial situation, your health, or your relationships, began as a thought. That's the way the universe works. Your thoughts dictate your actions, and your actions create your reality. It's that simple. If you're constantly thinking thoughts of limitation, scarcity, or fear, then you're essentially setting the stage for more of the same. The world has a way of matching your thinking. But on the other hand, when you start thinking thoughts of abundance, possibility, and opportunity, you'll notice something remarkable happening. You start seeing opportunities that were always there, but you couldn't see them before because your mindset was clouded with negativity. Your thoughts are like a lens through which you view the world. Change the lens and suddenly everything looks different. You must train yourself to think with a mindset of abundance. You have to believe that there is always a way to achieve what you want, even when the road ahead looks difficult. The first step in changing your circumstances is changing your thoughts. It's about cultivating the belief that you deserve more, that you're capable of more, and that the world is full of possibilities just waiting for you to take action on them. Think about it, no one ever becomes successful by thinking small. You've got to stretch your mind. Your thinking should not be limited by what's already happened in your life or by what others think is possible. What's possible is only limited by your thoughts. The moment you change your thoughts, you change your life. Now, this isn't just about wishful thinking or hoping that something magical will happen. It's about having a mindset that pushes you to take the right actions even when things get tough. It's about developing the mental discipline to stay focused on your goals, to not let setbacks derail you, and to keep moving forward with belief and confidence in yourself. When you think the right way, it aligns you with the actions that create the life you want. You'll begin to notice that everything you've been working towards starts to fall into place. And that's because your thoughts have finally aligned with your desires, and the actions you take will propel you toward those desires. Remember, your thoughts are the foundation of your future. If you're not thinking the right thoughts today, then you're likely not building the right future. Start training your mind now, and you'll see how your reality will begin to shift in your favor. Everything begins with a thought. Make sure those thoughts are focused on what you want, not what you fear. Your mindset is the cornerstone of your wealth. It's not about how much money you make in a single transaction or how big your business is at any given moment. It's about how you think about money, opportunities, and success that ultimately determines whether you'll create lasting wealth. A person with the right mindset sees opportunity where others see obstacles. They don't just react to life as it comes. They anticipate, they plan, and they take decisive action toward their goals. The wealthy mindset doesn't see scarcity, it sees abundance. It doesn't focus on problems, it focuses on solutions. The wealthy think long-term, and they understand that success doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey that requires consistent effort, learning, and growth. The way you view the world plays a huge role in shaping your financial future. If you believe that the world is limited, that there's not enough to go around, then you'll act accordingly. You'll hold back, play it safe, and hesitate to take risks. But if you develop a mindset that believes there are limitless opportunities in front of you, if you truly believe that you are capable of creating wealth and that there is always a way, then your actions will reflect that belief. The key to developing this mindset is to consciously choose your thoughts. You have to be intentional about it. The world will try to tell you that it's tough out there, that there are too many obstacles, that you need to wait for the right moment. But the truth is, if you wait for the perfect moment, you'll be waiting forever. The wealthy mindset is proactive. It doesn't wait for the right circumstances, it creates the right circumstances. Having the right mindset also means not letting fear and doubt control your decisions. Fear is natural, but it can't be allowed to dominate your thoughts. Wealthy individuals understand that fear is often a signal that they are about to grow, and they use it as fuel to push through. They know that growth comes with challenges, and they don't let the fear of failure stop them. Instead, they learn from their mistakes and adjust their strategies. One of the hallmarks of a wealth-building mindset is resilience. Life is going to test you. There will be setbacks, mistakes, and failures. But if you don't let those things knock you off course, if you remain determined to keep moving forward despite the challenges, then your chances of building wealth increase dramatically. It's not about avoiding hardship, it's about being able to handle it and keep going. A wealthy mindset also understands that the pursuit of wealth is not just about the money itself, it's about the person you become in the process. It's about mastering your own behavior, making wise choices, and cultivating habits that lead to long-term success. The wealthy person doesn't just focus on making money, they focus on becoming someone who can sustain and grow that wealth over time. In essence, the mindset you cultivate today is the foundation for your wealth tomorrow. If you believe you can create wealth, if you believe you deserve it, and if you take consistent, smart actions toward your goals, then the opportunities will come. And when they do, your mindset will allow you to seize them and turn them into lasting success. Wealth begins with the right mindset, and that mindset, once developed, becomes your most powerful tool. Be relentless in your pursuit of knowledge. The world doesn't stop changing, and neither should you. To succeed, you must embrace learning as a lifelong commitment. The most successful people aren't those with the most natural talent, the most resources, or the most luck. They're the ones who continually invest in themselves through knowledge. Knowledge is the ultimate asset, and it's the one thing that can never be taken away from you. It doesn't matter if the economy changes, if new competitors emerge, or if your current path hits a bump in the road. What you know, how you think, and how you adapt to new information will determine your ability to thrive. This is the power of being relentless in your pursuit of knowledge. It's about understanding that every piece of information you acquire can be a tool that gets you closer to your goals. Successful individuals don't wait for knowledge to come to them, they actively seek it out. They read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and ask questions. They learn from mentors, peers, and even from people who disagree with them. They are always looking for new ideas, new strategies, new insights that can push them further along their journey. Knowledge doesn't just come from formal education, it comes from every experience, every failure, and every success. It comes from observing the world around you, learning from the people you meet, and challenging your own assumptions. The more you know, the more prepared you become for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Without knowledge, you'll find yourself stuck in the same place, unable to move forward because you don't have the tools to make the next step. In today's world, information is everywhere. The question isn't whether it's available, the question is whether you're willing to do the work to learn and apply it. The wealthiest people don't rely on what they already know, they constantly expand their understanding of the world, their industry, and themselves. They understand that true success isn't about being content with what you know today, but about always pushing to learn more tomorrow. Being relentless in your pursuit of knowledge means developing a hunger for growth that never fades. It means making the commitment to consistently upgrade your skills, expand your understanding, and sharpen your abilities. It means recognizing that the journey to success is never over, and there is always room to learn and grow. Remember, success isn't a destination, it's a process, and that process is driven by the knowledge you acquire along the way. So never stop learning, never stop improving. Be relentless, because knowledge is the foundation of every achievement, and the more you accumulate, the more equipped you become to build the life you desire. Get comfortable with discomfort? It's a simple but powerful concept that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. The truth is, if you want to achieve anything of significance, you're going to have to push yourself beyond your comfort zone. The path to success isn't paved with ease, it's paved with hard work, sacrifice, and overcoming challenges. And in those moments when everything feels uncomfortable, that's where the growth happens. You can't expect to reach new heights if you keep doing only what feels safe, easy, or familiar. Comfort breeds complacency. It encourages you to take the path of least resistance. But real success, the kind that lasts and makes a difference, requires you to get comfortable with discomfort. It means doing the things that make you nervous, that stretch your abilities, that challenge your current limitations. Think about it, every breakthrough you've ever had in life came at the point of discomfort. When you first learned to walk, it wasn't easy, it was awkward and uncomfortable. But you pushed through it, and now walking is second nature. The same goes for learning to ride a bike, starting a new job, or pursuing any goal that required growth. Every time you stepped into discomfort, you moved closer to your potential. Discomfort is a sign that you're pushing your boundaries. It's a sign that you're on the right path. The more you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, the more you'll realize that these moments aren't obstacles, they're opportunities in disguise. Every time you face discomfort, you gain strength. You gain experience. And you gain the confidence to keep going, even when things aren't easy. Being comfortable with discomfort also means not allowing fear to control you. Fear is a natural emotion, but it's a poor guide. It will tell you to stop, to play it safe, to avoid challenges. But if you listen to fear, you'll never achieve anything extraordinary. When you lean into discomfort, you challenge fear, and you take control of your destiny. The reality is, discomfort is unavoidable if you want to create something great. So don't run from it. Welcome it. Seek it out. Every time you step into the unknown, every time you face discomfort with courage, you strengthen your ability to handle even greater challenges. And that's how success is built, not through easy wins, but through consistent effort in the face of discomfort. If you're serious about achieving your goals, you must get comfortable with discomfort. It's the price you pay for progress. The more you embrace it, the stronger you'll become, and the more successful you'll be. Don't wait for the right time or the perfect circumstances. Make discomfort your ally, and you'll see how it transforms you into the person you need to become to achieve the life you desire. Your habits create your future. What you do day in and day out, no matter how small, determines the direction of your life. Every action, every routine, and every choice you make shapes the future you will live. It's not the big, one-time events that define your success, it's the consistent habits you form along the way. Think about it. A person doesn't become successful by making one big move. They become successful through a series of small, disciplined actions repeated over time. It's the little habits, the ones you practice every day, that compound and create massive results. If you're not paying attention to your daily habits, you're missing the foundation upon which success is built. The life you live today is the result of the habits you've developed in the past, and the future you will have depends entirely on the habits you cultivate now. It doesn't matter where you start, what matters is what you do every day to improve. If you want to be wealthy, successful, and fulfilled, you need to ask yourself, what am I doing each day to move closer to my goals? Are you waking up early, getting things done, reading, learning, investing in yourself, taking risks? Or are you staying comfortable, avoiding challenges, and letting your habits keep you stuck? Your habits influence your mindset, and your mindset influences your actions. A successful mindset leads to successful habits, and successful habits create a successful life. But if you're not intentional about the habits you form, you might find yourself in a place you never wanted to be. How bad habits, the ones we pick up along the way, don't just slow you down, they can derail your entire journey. Success requires discipline. It requires you to do the right things, even when you don't feel like it. It means getting up early, staying focused, and pushing through when the easy thing is to give up. It means staying consistent when the results don't show up right away. But over time, those habits will begin to compound, and you'll start seeing the fruits of your efforts. It's not about perfection. No one is perfect, and nobody builds a perfect life. But the key is consistency. What separates the successful from the unsuccessful is their ability to form productive, positive habits and stick with them. Success is simply the sum of good habits practiced over time. If you want to change your life, you have to change your habits. If you want to grow, you have to create habits that will help you do so. Look at the most successful people you know, whether they are wealthy, healthy, or influential. What do they have in common? They all have habits that support their goals. They wake up with purpose, they manage their time wisely, and they invest in their personal development. They don't leave their success to chance. They know that the little things they do each day add up to something much bigger. To create the future you want, you need to be intentional about the habits you develop today. Start small, but start now. The future you desire doesn't just appear, it's the result of the choices you make every single day. And as you consistently invest in the right habits, you'll look back and realize that your future was already created by the actions you took today. Learn to think bigger. The biggest barrier to your success is not the economy, not your background, and not even your circumstances. It's your thinking. What you believe is possible for you is what you'll achieve. If you're not thinking big enough, you'll never reach your full potential. The truth is, most people's goals are too small. They set their sights on things they already know how to do, or things that feel comfortable. But comfort doesn't lead to greatness. You've got to stretch your thinking if you want to create something extraordinary in your life. Think about the goals you've set for yourself. Are they big enough? Are they the kind of goals that scare you a little? That push you outside your comfort zone, that require you to become someone bigger and better? If not, then it's time to start thinking bigger. The people who achieve the most are the ones who are willing to think beyond their current circumstances, beyond what they think is possible, and beyond what they've ever done before. When you think bigger, you start to see the world in a different light. You begin to recognize the endless opportunities that exist all around you. The problem for most people is that they don't see those opportunities because they're stuck thinking too small. They're focused on the next paycheck, the next small promotion, or getting by from day to day. But if you want to create something truly remarkable, you need to think beyond the next paycheck. You need to think about the long-term impact you want to make and the kind of legacy you want to leave. Thinking bigger isn't about wishing or dreaming. It's about setting ambitious, audacious goals and taking massive action toward them. It's about understanding that the life you want to create is on the other side of your comfort zone. The more you expand your thinking, the more you start to see what's possible. And as you take action toward these larger goals, you'll start to grow into the person you need to be to achieve them. When you start thinking bigger, you'll start to ask bigger questions. Instead of asking, how can I make a little more money this year? You'll start asking, how can I build something that will provide wealth and freedom for generations? Instead of asking, how can I get ahead in my career? You'll start asking, how can I create a business or a movement that changes the lives of others? These are the kinds of questions that lead to bigger answers, bigger results, and a bigger life. But thinking bigger isn't always easy. It requires you to let go of the limiting beliefs you've built up over the years. You've got to believe that you are capable of more than you've been doing. You have to believe that the world is full of opportunities and that you deserve your piece of the pie. If you can think bigger, you can do bigger things. And when you start setting big goals, you start attracting the kind of people, opportunities, and resources that will help you reach them. Remember, it's not the goals you accomplish that matter most. It's the person you become in the process. When you think bigger, you're forced to grow, to develop new skills, and to step up in ways you never have before. You can't stay the same person and achieve bigger things. But when you commit to thinking bigger, you'll find that the challenges along the way are just stepping stones to a greater version of yourself. So ask yourself today, how can I think bigger? What is the biggest vision I can hold for my life? And what action do I need to take to start moving toward it? The bigger your vision, the bigger your life will become. The key is to believe that you are capable of achieving more than you've ever imagined. Don't let small thinking limit your potential. Think bigger, act bigger, and you'll see just how much you're truly capable of. Focus on solutions, not problems. It's easy to get caught up in the problems we face, to spend time worrying about obstacles, setbacks, and difficulties. But if you spend all your energy dwelling on the problems, you'll never find the solutions that can move you forward. Every time you focus on the problem, you give it power over you. You allow it to dominate your thoughts and influence your actions. Instead of being overwhelmed by the challenges in front of you, shift your focus to finding solutions. The more energy you invest in solutions, the more you empower yourself to overcome anything that stands in your way. Problems are a natural part of life. They're not something you can avoid. Whether it's a financial challenge, a personal issue, or a business roadblock, problems are going to arise. But how you respond to those problems is what matters. When you focus on the problem, you get stuck in a loop of negativity. You start to think that the problem is bigger than you, that it's insurmountable, and you become paralyzed by fear and doubt. But when you focus on solutions, you take control of the situation. You train yourself to think creatively and strategically. You start asking, what can I do to fix this? What action can I take to turn this around? The moment you shift your mindset from problems to solutions, you open up a world of possibilities. You stop feeling like a victim of your circumstances and start acting like a creator of your reality. Instead of wasting time complaining or feeling defeated, you begin to think about the steps you can take to resolve the issue. Focusing on solutions forces you to be proactive. It forces you to take responsibility for the situation and move toward progress, no matter how difficult it may seem.